Hello there and welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be trying out some makeup from AliExpress. So we have a lipstick. This is the Velvet Matte Lipstick. I'm extremely intrigued to try this because it really does look kind of velvety. It has kind of texture on it. Dare I say, it looks a little bit hairy. I don't believe this has been made in the Jaclyn Hill cosmetic factory, so I'm hoping that we're going to be fine today. So this lipstick is by the Flash Moment brand. Do you know what? I feel like this is the type of brand that goes on a promotional tour. They could be coming to a street near you soon and they just break out in a flash dance. So the next product we're going to be trying out is an eyebrow Promenade. This is by the D&M brand and it's in the shade Taupe. I have really been loving the O.TWO.O cream defining cream. I don't really know the name of it. It's called the Defining Cream. That's its name. I tried this out recently and I've just been wearing it ever since. I'd come to the point with my ABH Promenade that I had to repurchase it. And I just thought to myself, well, why? Because this, although it's a different shade, it's actually easier to use because it's more creamy. It stays on all day. It looks good. I just thought to myself, why waste the money on the ABH when this one is very different, but it's just as good. You know what I mean? I always have a worry that, you know, I'm trying out these products and then I think, then that's it. You may be wondering, oh my gosh, well, did Anwen like that long term? Is she still wearing it? Like, what are her thoughts now? So yeah, I'm always keen to kind of give you updates. So I really like this one, and it's going to be really interesting to see if the D&M will be just as good. We're also going to be trying out an eyeshadow palette. This is a quad by the O.TWO.O brand. So they did very kindly send this to me along with some of their other makeup that I have already tried in a dedicated O.TWO.O trying out. O.TWO.O, what? I don't know, but I've already tried out their makeup in a dedicated video. So this is an eyeshadow palette and it's in the shade Morocco. Oh no, it's not. It's in the shade Sahara Desert, but I think it's, I don't know what it is actually. It's just Morocco eyeshadow and it's in the shade 01. Sahara Desert. Oh my gosh, I knew the desert was in there somewhere, but I was like, which one? The Mojave, the Sahara, and I don't know any other names of any other deserts, honestly, but you know what? I never claimed to be a desert expert, so that's fine. I was just imagining me doing a presentation about deserts and then I just don't know any. And I was like, oh my gosh, that'd be so awkward. But then I remembered that I'm not doing a presentation on deserts, so it's fine. This is what the palette looks like. I definitely do get Moroccan vibes from this. It's warm toned, it's got mattes, it's got shimmers, it's got not too much choice, and I kind of like that. I like that we have a quad to try today because I've tried a lot of massive palettes recently, which I love, but there's a lot of decisions that have to be made with a large palette, and I'm not very good at making decisions, so I like that this is easy. We have a lip liner from the Bud K brand, and we also have some of the eye guards, which I mean, I don't think these would make for the most interesting kind of first impression, but I'm going to be using them today anyway. Also, just like, you know, I do have my nails. I was going to say I have them done. I don't have them done. I did not go to a salon or pay any money to get these done, really. I just stuck them on. Like, I stuck them on and they, like, I don't want to go on about this because I just filmed another video and I really went on about it, but they have rendered me unable to do the most basic of tasks. Like, I was putting foundation on my face and I put it on my eyes and my eyes were creasy. I couldn't even blend it out. I can't even get the boys dressed. I can't make myself a bowl of porridge. I can't even put butter on my crumpet. So that's how dire the situation is. And I've realised I'm just not set up for false nails. And these aren't even that long, look. I'm just not set up for them. I think they look really glamorous. And I wish I was built for them, but I'm not built for them. You will be glad to know we're going to begin the video. So we're going to start today with the eyeshadow palette. So the eyeshadow palette itself feels really high quality. You've got a mirror, and you know what? I would take off the mirror protector, but I can't because of these fecking sassy nails. I've had 3 nails fall off already today, and because I'd persevered with them all throughout yesterday and I really wanted to wear them for the video today, I put them back on again, but I'm not going to risk them coming off again. I hope you don't mind. So I'm going to do swatches and then we can just get into the look. Oh my gosh, these mats feel so creamy. Look at that. O.TWO.O, in my opinion, and with the experience that I've had trying out a lot of their makeup, I just find that it's such high quality. For products that are sold so inexpensively, you know, you would think you're getting a Tom Ford. I've never tried Tom Ford. I don't know why I should say that. But you would think that they were a very high-end brand. And I'm not saying all high-end brands actually produce really good makeup, because they don't, you know. A lot of the time the makeup's great, but you know, you're kind of paying a lot for the name. I mean, look at this, guys, and they feel really soft and kind of creamy. So yeah, I really like that, and I'm a huge fan of the O.TWO.O brand in general. I've just realised I've run out of fingers to swatch and I don't have wipes, so now I'm gonna have to go and try and open a packet of wipes. I'm gonna definitely lose a nail, but anyway, wish me luck, guys. I'll be back in a sec. Do you know what? I've just realised I do have more fingers. I've got a thumb and other fingers, so living my best life with five fingers on one hand over here. Oh my gosh, so this is the gold. So we have the 2 shimmers. Sorry guys for that random wing on my hand. I did an AliExpress haul yesterday and yeah, that's staying put. Believe me, I've had a shower, washed my hair, washed my hands. It's staying put, so that's a good sign for that product. Okay, so the golden shimmer definitely does look quite sheer. Potentially that could be more of like a taupe type shade, or just a very gentle, kind of subtle wash of golden sheen, you know. The bronze looks really nice. I just feel like this whole kind of colour family just really works together beautifully, and I'm so excited to try this. It looks very autumnal, and seeing as that's the weather that we are enjoying right now in Manchester, it seems very fitting, you know. We're going to begin today with the brown matte. I almost forgot to put my face shield on. Do you know what? I can actually do something with my nails. That is... Oh, damn. You're only meant to take off the top bit, aren't you? This is going to like stick... Oh, do you know what? I've got a million of them. I'm just going to use another one. Sorry, I know that's quite wasteful, but I just don't want to risk like disturbing my foundation, you know, by sticking it to my face. Say she who just then pulls it off, thus disturbing her foundation. Anyway, so guys, so there we go. Oh my gosh. Oh, I think I put it a bit high up. It's kind of digging into my eyeball. Definitely. Oh no. Can I deal with this? I don't know. I think it's okay if I just don't look down. But the problem is, oh shit, my brushes are down there. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is not good. Okay, I'm gonna have to lower it. Okay. There we go. Okay, oh shit, it's still not right. Ouch, guys. Gosh, how does anyone wear these? I need to get my brush. Anyway, God, I know this is not making for the best entertainment right now. Okay, okay, so I'm gonna go for like this brush because that's the only one I could actually see. Okay, so yeah, we're going in with the brown. Oh, I should tap off the excess. Oh my gosh, sorry. I'm just totally distracted by this eye guard. Okay, anyway. Oh, what am I even doing right now? I have no idea. It's moved. Oh, shit. Sorry, guys. I didn't want this eye guard to even be any focus of the video. Right, I've put it there just like... Just don't bother me anymore, eye guard. I mean, really. Okay, so let's do this, guys. So, I'm just kind of tapping on the... Oh, it's a beautiful... warm shade of blue. Like it's such a warm, it's so warm. I thought it was gonna be like cool toned, you know, from how it appears in the palette, but it's actually beautifully warm toned, and again in typical form for O.TWO.O. This is so pigmented, like everything's pigmented from the brand. The blushes are just the most pigmented blushes you could ever imagine. If you are interested in O.TWO.O makeup and seeing more of it, I'm hesitant to say I'll link my video where I tried out loads of their products down below, but then I'm just hesitant because I'm a lazy bones, and I just think, am I going to remember to put that link in? Do you know what? I'm going to try my best, because you know I'm a linker now. I am. I'm part of the linking lifestyle. I just am. Do you know what? I'm really glad that I've got this kind of face shield on, because if I didn't, you know, I would definitely have a little bit of fallout up on my face. Oh, do you know, this eyeshadow is absolutely gorgeous. It's blending out like a dream. I love the shade of it. Oh, it's so gorgeous, guys. I'm so impressed with this. It's just blending out like... I'm trying to think of something that blends out really well, but I was going to say butter, because I feel like that's what everyone says, but then when you actually think about it, butter... I suppose it does blend out well. You know, when you're spreading it on your crumpet, which, you know, I can't do at the moment because my fecking nails. I've just got crumpets on the brain. Do you ever go through like phases, you know, with food, and you'll just be like obsessed with something for a month, and then you'll just stop being obsessed with it and move on to the next thing? Well, that's crumpets for me at the moment. So, you know, it's sad that I can't really butter my crumpet. I mean, that's so sad. I feel like I should get a t-shirt made, unable to butter crumpet, and then on the back, so sad, with a sad face, like... So this is what we've got going on. Oh my gosh, this is so beautiful. If this palette had Tom Ford's name on it, and I paid £70 for it from Selfridges, and I was then bankrupt, of course, so I'd be homeless, I'd be out on the street, I wouldn't doubt it, I wouldn't question it. I'd be like, oh yeah, this is Tom Ford. This is definitely Tom Ford quality. This is what he does. Because he's so good. Like, this is so good. I'm loving it, guys. Okay, so anyway, next we're going to go in with the beautiful orange shade. This is one area where I think false nails come into their own. You know, just pointing at things, because I feel like a hand or finger model every single time. But you know what always freaks me out? You know, not that I watch porn, but you know, like for lesbians, and they have like long nails and down there. Do you know what I mean? I just think, how do they do that? Like, how? I can barely wipe myself after I wee at the moment, for fear of scratching my vagina. So I don't know how lesbians do it, but anyway, okay, so anyway. Oh, I was going to just say I was going to go under the eye, but then I realised I've got this fucking eye guard under there. But I'm going to try anyway, so it's fine. I'm going to just put the beautiful kind of... It's not really orange, it's more of like a terracotta. Just popping that under the eye. Again, beautiful. Like, I have no complaints. I was kind of tempted to put... You know what? I'm going to do it. I said, I don't know why I was hesitant there, but I am going to put a little bit of this orange shade just into the actual crease, just to build a little bit of depth. Can you see it? You could definitely see it there. It's kind of standing up for itself, looking really good. Oh my gosh, guys, I love this. Before I go any further, I am just going to blend out, you know, this brown, because you could definitely see it just needs a little bit more blending. So I am going to get a clean brush, which is more difficult than you would ever imagine it would be, you know, in my house. Although I did clean my brushes the other day, and I was so proud. Like, so proud. I felt so accomplished. Next, we're going to go in with a shimmy, shimmy, shimmer. And I think I'm going to go in with the beautiful bronze. So I'm just going to use my fingers for this. I was going to look in the mirror, and then, yeah, and now I'm not looking in the mirror. So I'm going to look in my other mirror. Do you ever become like really, really attached to your things? You know, like your mirror, even though it's old and skanky and probably riddled with disease. You just become like, I don't know, it's like attachment. Like, this is the mirror, this is my best friend, this is my companion. Even though it's like well old, I mean, it fell off something else at some point. I've had it for years, but I love it. And it's the same with my janky old hairbrush. It's seen better days. I definitely need to buy a new one. I'm missing bristles, but I love that fucking hairbrush. I don't know, I just become like really attached to things. But anyway, so yeah, I'm just popping on this beautiful Oh, I went in with the gold, did I, by accident? I don't know. It's looking quite golden. Anyway, this brown shimmer does definitely have little gold glitters in. I'm kind of realising it's beautiful. And it's definitely just going on perfectly with my finger. Look at that. I would definitely call this shade Antique Bronze because it reminds me of like antique candelabras. You know what that you see like in the antique shop. I don't wipes. Damn. I'm just going to wipe it on my cardigan because I am a skank like that. Next, just to do this tricky inner corner, which I can't do with my finger because false nails, I am going to just go in with a brush just to get that area covered. Now, I have just wet my brush a little bit because I want to see how far I can take her. How fabulous can we make her look? For me, like whenever I'm using shimmers, I always like to wet a finger or a brush because I just find that intensifies them and their glow. So, I've just wet my brush and I definitely see more gold coming out. Do you know what? This is a drop dead, absolutely gorgeous shade. Look at that. Look at that. Really love it. Oh my gosh, look at that. Oh, I kind of like that. Ooh, I like it. I like it, guys. Oh my gosh, I wasn't really expecting it to be like da-da-dum. But I like the da-da-dum. I like it. Okay, so that's great. So I'm just going to finish off with going underneath the eye. I thought I had another brush here, which is like my favourite under eye brush, but I can't find her. Did I drop her? Oh my gosh, I think I'm going crazy. Like finally, I'm sure she was on my table and now she's not. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Anyway, is she in here? Oh my gosh, she's not even in here. Did I really just imagine her like, what? I'm just going to use this brush. Right, so I'm going in with the brown and I'm just going to put that underneath my eye. Oh gosh, guys, look at it. Look at it. So I am going to go ahead. I'm going to do the other eye and then I will be back. Okay, so I'm just doing the shimmer on the other eye and what I'm really noticing is, can you see it looks a lot golder? And the reason for that is that there's lots of little gold glitters within this kind of bronzy shadow. And I think what's happening, because I was finding it really difficult to actually apply with my finger, I started to use my brush. And because I'm kind of digging in a little bit more, can you see there's a lot more of the gold glitters that are coming out by me kind of digging in there with my brush. I like it a lot, but there's quite a lot of gold glitter in there. There's more than I think is probably necessary. I was even a bit confused for a bit because I thought, am I just using like the other shade? But anyway, I just wanted to show you that because like you would think I'd use completely different shadows on each lid, but I've not. Watch me now. I'm going to get fallout all over my face after I was trying so hard not to. Yeah, can you see now it's just taking on more kind of more goldenness right now. So, okay, anyway, I'm going to finish off. And I did think as well, it might be fun. Look, I'm going to get fallout all of my face now after I was trying to be so careful. I was trying. I think what I'm actually going to do, because I really want to try out the gold and see how that looks. So I'm just going to take a little bit just on my finger. I'm wetting my finger and I'm just dipping in. And I'm just going to go over the top of what we've got. So it actually looks very similar to the bronze. Like, I don't know, both of these shades look just very similar to each other. And I still do feel like this side is more golden. So I just feel like I need to pack on more of the golden over here to balance them out. Okay, so that looks so beautiful. I really love it. Okay, so this is the final look and I really, really like it. I'm just a bit unsure, what do I do with these end bits? Like, what do I do? I tried blending it out because I'm not planning on applying liquid eyeliner today. So I wasn't really sure what to do, and I didn't want to just leave those harsh lines there. So I've tried like blending them out a bit and I don't know. So I'm just going to ignore them for a little bit and I'll come back to it later. I love the eyeshadow palette. I am absolutely so blown away by the quality of it. I love the colour family. I just love everything about it. I think she's gorgeous. I have zero complaints. Yes, there was quite a bit of fallout, but if you've got kind of eye guards, or I don't know, if you just don't do your foundation first, I don't know. I know some people are very religious about it, like I am. Like, I always like doing my foundation first. But I don't know. Anyway, that's just like the one negative. I love everything else about it. So this is wonderful. Next, we're going to move on to the eyebrows. So as I said, this is by DNM. It's in the shade Taupe. I am really intrigued to find out, is this going to be solid, similar to the ABH Promenade, or is it going to be creamier like the O.TWO.O one? I have a brush which I'm going to use. It's a little bit broken, like she's kind of janky, but she's my favourite eyebrow brush and I'm so attached to her, so she stays. So I'm just going to start off, as I always do when I do my brows, with just brushing them through. I'm still so tempted to shave off the tail of my brows, but I don't think I've reached that kind of impulsive, crazy, brave, overconfident point yet when I just go ahead and do it. I feel like it's coming. It's definitely on the horizon, but so far I've resisted. I do definitely think sometime in my future I will be tailless with my eyebrows. So this is solid. So this is definitely more similar to the ABH. And also, if you've ever tried a Makeup Revolution Eyebrow Promenade, it definitely kind of instantly makes me think of the Makeup Revolution Promenade. And I don't like the Makeup Revolution Promenades because I find they're too solid and just not that easy to work with. But anyway, I'm not going to judge it too harshly yet until I have actually done the deed. So I am just going to be quiet. I'm going to shut up and I'm going to do the brows and then we can see. Okay, so I actually found this to be extraordinarily easy to use. I really love the shade. I actually feel like this is a much better shade of taupe to even the ABH Promenade. I think that this could definitely give the O.TWO.O Promenade a run for its money. This may be making its way into my everyday makeup bag and I may be taking the O.TWO.O one out, because I kind of prefer the shade of this. I love the O.TWO.O one, but it's kind of like a medium warm brown. And even though I do really, really like it, I do think that the taupe is just slightly, I don't know, I just think it fits more, you know, with my kind of icy blonde hair. So yeah, I'm going to switch them now. So I'm really, really sorry, O.TWO.O. I am just so fickle, like so fickle. But I definitely will be using this again in the future, just not now, and not anytime soon, but I still love it. And that one is definitely like so creamy. You can kind of see just from, can you see from all the indents how creamy she is. Oh, by the way, I couldn't even put earrings in this morning because of the nails. I couldn't put any in, so I'm sorry that I know my ears look very naked right now, but I couldn't get them in, so there goes glamour out the window. Okay, so next we're going to be trying out the lip liner. This is from the Bud K brand. This is called April, I think. They very cleverly put the shade name on the kind of outer box packaging, but they neglected to put it anywhere on the actual pencil, which annoys me no end, because I'm kind of like, who's going to keep the box? No one. Everyone's just like chucks the box away. But then if we want to repurchase, how are we meant to remember what shade this was? I'm not going to get annoyed though, because it's also such a first world problem. That's what she looks like. So I'm just going to go ahead. Oh, my lips look very, ooh, not great right now. They look very dry, don't they? Oh, sorry about that, guys. I've not even looked at my lips, honestly. But they do not look like their very best selves right now. But hopefully we're going to change that. So, by the way, I am not great. I'm not great at applying lip liner. So here goes. Okay, so I actually found this to be one of the easiest to apply lip liners ever, because it was just very creamy. It just went it just kind of, it skated over the contours of my lips like a award-winning ice skater over ice. I don't know. But anyway, I really, really liked it. I found it really, really easy to use. And someone did ask me not too long ago on Instagram if I had any recommendations of really good lip liners from AliExpress. And I commented back and said, oh, I don't really. Like, I've never really tried any that have blown my pants off. And I actually feel like the one thing that is missing from AliExpress are lip liners. But I really like this one. So my response now is, check out the Bud K's. I really like this. I think, yes, great formula. I actually found it easy to use, and that's saying a lot, honestly. Okay, so now that we've done the lip liner, next we're going to try out the Velvet Matte Lipstick. As I said, this is by the Flash Moment brand. It's definitely not a brand that I am familiar with. I've never heard of them before. So we're going to, what? Hello, what? Was that English? Like going to? I just don't know. I came over all like I was from Bristol for a second there. Like, we're going to. By the way, if you're from Bristol, I am definitely not making fun of your accent. Please do not take any offence. I actually love your accent. It just made me think that I was in Bristol. I don't know. But yeah, the packaging of this is actually really, really nice. I like the marbleized effect with the rose gold band. I like it. So if we pop up the lipstick, this is, I think you could actually see her before I lifted my hand up to her, but this is what she looks like. She is in the shade 405. So I'll do a little swatch. My hand definitely has no room for any more swatches at this point. She's definitely a lot more of a cherry red than I was expecting. I thought she was going to be a bit more subdued. I really thought she was going to complement my eye look, but I don't think she will. I don't like her, guys. I just don't. Oh my gosh. Anyway, so I should really get her on my lips before judging. I feel like my lips are really, really dry at the moment, and I just don't know why, because I am a Vaseline addict. I have a tin of Vaseline in every room of the house, in my car. I've got 2 of them in my bag. I've got them at work. I have them everywhere. How are my lips dry right now? I just don't know. But anyway, so I have applied the lipstick, and you know what? I love it. I love it. I feel like it went on beautifully. I love the shade of it, and I do feel like it's complementing the eye look. I think it's a gorgeous kind of cherry red. This is definitely not a velvet matte finish. It's got a beautiful sheen to it, so I don't know why they're kind of selling it as velvet matte, because it ain't. It doesn't have any smell to it. It doesn't have like horrible taste to it. There's just nothing that I can find wrong with this, other than it looks a bit hairy, but I can't hold that against it, I don't feel. I like it. Okay, I like it. That brings us to the end of this video. Oh my gosh, I've not done blush. Let me do blush. I've not done my mascara. Oh my gosh. Let me just finish off the look and I'll be back. Okay, so I finished off the rest of my makeup. I love the eyes, and I'm definitely not tooting my own horn. this palette in the hands of Nikki Tutorials would have come off so much better, of course, but I really love that eyeshadow palette. That's definitely my favourite product of the day. However, I was supremely impressed with the lip liner, the Eyebrow Promenade, which is going to be my new everyday eyebrow Promenade. I really love that. And the one product that I feel like after having looked at it a little bit more that I don't really like is a lipstick. It's a little bit patchy and I'm just a bit annoyed. It said it was a velvet matte and she is not, and I'm just like, don't claim to be something that you're not. So the lipstick, will I ever wear it again? No. The eyeshadow palette, yes. Eyebrow Promenade, yes. Lip liner, yes. Everything, yes, apart from the lipstick. So all in all, I think this has been a really positive video. I've really been so happy and I've enjoyed trying out all of these products. So I will leave links to the links. I'll leave links that will link you to the product. I don't know, but there's going to be links in the description if you do want to check any of them out. If you like eyeshadow, and I kind of suspect that at least some of you do if you're here, I think this I can't recommend this enough. The Morocco eyeshadow by O.TWO.O. I do believe that they have some other colour families. Believe me, I am going to be hopping right over to AliExpress after this video to see, and probably I'll be buying them because I think this is phenomenal. So anyway guys, I am going to go. Thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you so much for watching the video, and I hope to see you in the next one.